J-20 stealth fighter testbed equipped with a thrust vectoring engine is also known to exist. After years of refinements, J-10 and J-20 manufacturer KAG hopes the WS-10B model marks a more consistent step up in thrust and performance, while China completes the development of a much higher performance WS-15 turbofan. The WS-15 is projected to generate 40,000 pounds of thrust, possibly boosting J-20 speeds to the point it can super cruise fly supersonic and level flight without using fuel-gulping afterburners. The WS-15 is also speculated to feature three-dimensional thrust vectoring. The question that emerges, therefore, is whether the multiple J-10 TVC testbeds indicate China intends to build a higher thrust and possibly thrust vectoring J-10D production model to succeed its very respectable J-10C fighter. Or do the tests instead indicate KAG's focus on making thrust vectoring J-20 stealth fighters? Dr. Andreas Ruppert, author of the Modern Chinese Warplanes series of books, told Defense News earlier in 2019, it's more likely that the J-10 engine testbeds are being used to test capabilities that will make their way into new WS-15 engine planned for the J-20. The predominant theory in Western circles is that beefy J-20 is exhibiting high speed but inferior maneuverability, making it best suited for hit-and-run style attacks. But China's evidence-sustained interest in testing agility-enhancing TVC engines may support a counter-narrative that the J-20 is intended to evolve into a more well-rounded jet, once upgraded with new engines, one that could more than hold its own in within visual range combat. A modified version of China's first stealth fighter jet, the J-20, has formally entered mass production, with upgrades earning it a place as a fifth-generation fighter jet, according to a military source close to the project. The moment was marked at a ceremonial unveiling of the modified J-20B stealth fighter jet on Wednesday, attended by many senior military leaders, including Central Military Commission (CMC) Vice Chairman General Zhang Yuya. Zhang is the second-ranked vice chairman of the CMC and is in charge of weapons development for the People's Liberation Army. Mass production of the J-20B started on Wednesday. It has finally become a complete stealth fighter jet, with its agility meeting the original criteria. The most significant change to the fighter jet is that it is now equipped with thrust vector control. Thrust Lockheed's F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning multi-role strike fighters. Fifth-generation fighters are defined by their stealth technology, supersonic cruising speed, super maneuverability, and highly integrated avionics. But the earlier version of the J-20 was described by Western media as a dedicated interceptor aircraft because of its lack of agility. The launch of the J-20B means this aircraft now is a formal fifth-generation fighter jet, the military source said, adding that Chengdu Aerospace Corporation, CAC, which manufactures the J-20s, had received heavy orders from the PLA. CAC set up its fourth production line in 2019, each one with a capacity to make about one J-20 a month.